Welcome back to WellNexus Seniors, the channel dedicated to transforming your golden years into your healthiest, most vibrant years yet. I'm here with life-changing information that could revolutionize how you manage your blood sugar. And yes, we're talking about diabetes, that silent thief that's been stealing the joy from millions of seniors worldwide. But here's what's going to shock you today. What if I told you that two incredibly sweet, delicious fruits that taste like nature's candy, could actually help you fight diabetes instead of worsening it? What if everything you've been told about sweet foods and diabetes has been keeping you from discovering nature's most powerful blood sugar allies? You see, right now as you're watching this video, there are seniors just like you who have completely transformed their relationship with diabetes. They're enjoying sweet, satisfying fruits while watching their blood sugar levels stabilize in ways their doctors never thought possible. And the most incredible part, these aren't exotic, expensive superfruits that you need to order online. These are fruits you can probably find at your local grocery store right now. I know what you're thinking. How can something sweet help with diabetes? Isn't that contradictory to everything I've been taught? That's exactly the kind of conventional thinking that's been keeping millions of seniors trapped in a cycle of restriction, medication dependence, and declining health. The truth is, nature has provided us with remarkable tools to combat diabetes, but the medical establishment has been so focused on what we see and eat that they've completely overlooked what we should be eating. Here's the reality that might surprise you. Your body is designed to process certain types of natural sugars in ways that actually support healthy blood glucose levels. But here's the catch. Not all sweet foods are created equal, and the timing, preparation, and combination of these foods can mean the difference between a blood sugar spike and a blood sugar stabilization. Today, I'm going to reveal two fruits that are so effective at supporting healthy blood sugar that when you share this information with your doctor, they might not believe the science behind it. But by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why these fruits work, how to use them properly, and most importantly, how they can become part of your daily routine to support your journey toward better diabetes management. Are you ready to discover how sweet can actually become your ally in the fight against diabetes? Then stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything you thought you knew about managing blood sugar naturally. Let's talk about what's really happening in your body as you age, especially when it comes to diabetes and blood sugar management. Understanding this will help you see why conventional advice might not be working for you anymore. As we enter our senior years, our bodies undergo significant metabolic changes that most people, and unfortunately, many healthcare providers, don't fully address. Your insulin sensitivity naturally decreases, meaning your cells become less responsive to insulin's signal to absorb glucose from your bloodstream. This isn't your fault. It's a natural part of aging that affects nearly everyone to some degree. But here's where it gets complicated. The standard approach to diabetes management for seniors often focuses heavily on restriction and medication without addressing the underlying metabolic shifts that are actually causing the problem. You're told to avoid sugar, limit carbohydrates, and rely on medications to control your blood glucose. While these approaches have their place, they're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Your digestive system also changes as you age. The production of digestive enzymes decreases, your gut microbiome shifts, and your body's ability to process different types of nutrients becomes more selective. What this means is that foods that might have caused blood sugar spikes in your younger years might now be processed completely differently by your senior body. Additionally, chronic low-level inflammation becomes more common as we age, and this inflammation directly interferes with insulin function. Traditional diabetes management rarely addresses this inflammatory component, yet it's often the key to unlocking better blood sugar control. Here's what's particularly frustrating for many seniors. You might be following all the conventional diabetes advice perfectly, avoiding sugar-limiting portions, taking medications as prescribed, yet still struggling with unpredictable blood sugar levels, energy crashes, and the constant worry about what you can and cannot eat. The problem is that generic diabetes advice doesn't account for the unique metabolic profile of the senior body. Your 70-year-old metabolism doesn't respond the same way as a 40-year-old metabolism, yet most dietary recommendations treat diabetes as a one-size-fits-all condition. This is where those two remarkable fruits come in. They work specifically with your senior metabolism, supporting your body's natural ability to process glucose while providing nutrients that actually help reduce the inflammation that interferes with healthy insulin function. They're not just diabetes-friendly, they're actually diabetes-fighting, working with your body's natural processes rather than against them. 1. Avocado, the creamy blood sugar stabilizer. Everyone knows avocados are healthy, but what most people don't realize is that this creamy, satisfying fruit is actually one of nature's most powerful blood sugar stabilizers, especially for seniors dealing with diabetes. But here's what nobody tells you. Avocados contain a unique combination of monounsaturated fats and fiber that creates what scientists call a glucose buffer effect in your digestive system. When you eat an avocado, these healthy fats slow down the absorption of any other carbohydrates you consume, preventing those dangerous blood sugar spikes that can leave you feeling exhausted and worried. The science behind this is fascinating. Avocados are rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that actually improves insulin sensitivity at the cellular level. For seniors whose cells have become less responsive to insulin over time, this is like giving your metabolism a gentle tune-up. Studies have shown that people who regularly consume avocados have better long-term blood sugar control and reduced inflammation markers. But there's more. Avocados contain over 20 vitamins and minerals, including potassium, which is crucial for seniors because it helps regulate blood pressure, a common concern for those managing diabetes. The magnesium in avocados supports over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, many of which are directly involved in glucose metabolism. Here's the surprising part. Despite being creamy and satisfying like many high-calorie foods, avocados actually help with weight management, which is crucial for diabetes control. The combination of healthy fats and fiber creates lasting satiety, meaning you'll feel full and satisfied for hours, without the cravings that often derail diabetes management plans. The practical symptoms you might notice when you start incorporating avocados regularly include more stable energy levels throughout the day, fewer sudden hunger pangs, and that wonderful feeling of satisfaction after meals without the guilt or worry about blood sugar spikes. Many seniors tell me they're surprised by how versatile avocados are. You can add them to salads, blend them into smoothies, spread them on whole grain toast, or simply eat them with a sprinkle of sea salt. The key is consistency. When you make avocados a regular part of your routine, you're giving your senior metabolism a powerful tool for blood sugar stability. Are you starting to see how this creamy fruit could become your secret weapon against diabetes? But wait until you discover the second fruit. It might just be sitting in your fruit bowl right now. Item 2. Berries, nature's tiny blood sugar. Warrior's berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. They taste like nature's candy, and you might think they're too sweet for someone managing diabetes. But here's the incredible truth that's going to surprise you. Berries are actually among the most powerful anti-diabetic foods on the planet, especially for seniors. But what doctors don't always tell you is that berries contain unique compounds called anthocyanins. These are the natural pigments that give berries their beautiful colors, and they're absolute powerhouses when it comes to blood sugar regulation. These compounds work differently in senior bodies than in younger people, actually becoming more effective at supporting healthy glucose metabolism as we age. Here's the fascinating science. When you eat berries, the anthocyanins don't just provide antioxidant benefits, they actually help your muscle cells become more sensitive to insulin. For seniors dealing with insulin resistance, this is like having a natural medication that helps your body remember how to process glucose efficiently. Research has shown that people who eat berries regularly have significantly better blood sugar control and reduced risk of diabetes complications. The fiber in berries creates another layer of blood sugar protection. Unlike many fruits that can cause rapid glucose spikes, berries release their natural sugars slowly into your bloodstream, creating a gentle, sustained energy release rather than the roller coaster effect you might experience with other sweet foods. But here's what makes berries particularly special for seniors. They are loaded with compounds that fight the chronic inflammation that often worsens diabetes as we age. This anti-inflammatory effect doesn't just help with blood sugar, it supports joint health, brain function, and cardiovascular health, addressing multiple concerns that many seniors face simultaneously. The practical benefits you might notice include more stable energy levels, reduced sugar cravings, and that wonderful satisfaction of eating something sweet without the guilt or worry. Many seniors report that adding a daily serving of mixed berries to their routine helps them feel more in control of their diabetes management. The versatility of berries makes them perfect for senior lifestyles. Add them to Greek yogurt for a protein-rich snack. Blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them on oatmeal, or simply enjoy them fresh as a satisfying dessert. The key is choosing organic when possible and aiming for a variety of colors to get the full spectrum of beneficial compounds. Can you imagine enjoying sweet, delicious berries as part of your diabetes management strategy rather than avoiding them out of fear? Now, I know what might be going through your mind right now. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. How can sweet foods actually help with diabetes management? And you know what? That skepticism is completely understandable, especially if you've been living with diabetes restrictions for years. But here's the beautiful truth. Your body is far more sophisticated and adaptable than most conventional diabetes advice gives it credit for. The senior body, despite the challenges of aging, has remarkable healing and regulatory capabilities when given the right tools and nutrients. The key difference between these two fruits and other sweet foods lies in something called nutrient density and metabolic synergy. While processed sugars and refined carbohydrates flood your system with empty calories that spike blood sugar, these whole foods provide natural sugars packaged alongside fiber, healthy fats, antioxidants, and minerals that actually support your body's ability to process glucose effectively. Think of it this way. When you eat a piece of candy, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. You get a sudden flare-up of blood sugar with no beneficial nutrients to help your body handle it. But when you eat an avocado or a serving of berries, it's like providing your metabolism with both the fuel and the tools it needs to burn that fuel efficiently and safely. This is particularly important for seniors because your body's nutritional needs become more specific as you age. You need foods that work harder for you, foods that don't just provide calories, but actually support your body's systems and help address the underlying factors that contribute to blood sugar instability. The exciting part is that this is not just theory. This is backed by solid scientific research and the real-life experiences of thousands of seniors who have discovered that managing diabetes doesn't have to mean living in fear of food. It can actually mean embracing foods that make you feel better, more energetic, and more confident about your health. So if you've been avoiding sweet foods entirely, or if you've been struggling with restrictive diets that leave you feeling deprived and frustrated, I want you to know that there's a different path. A path that includes delicious, satisfying foods that actually support your health goals rather than sabotaging them. Are you ready to discover how to incorporate these powerful fruits into your daily routine for maximum blood sugar benefits? Solution 1. The perfect avocado protocol. Here's how to harness the full blood sugar stabilizing power of avocados in your daily routine. This isn't just about eating avocados, it's about using them strategically to support your senior metabolism. The optimal serving size for blood sugar management is about half a medium avocado per day, which provides approximately 15 grams of healthy monounsaturated fats and 7 grams of fiber. The timing matters. Consuming avocado with or before meals containing carbohydrates creates that crucial glucose buffer effect we discussed. Here's your morning power move. Start your day with avocado toast on one slice of whole grain bread, topped with a sprinkle of hemp seeds for extra protein and omega-3s. This combination provides sustained energy for hours and helps prevent the mid-morning blood sugar crash that many seniors experience. For lunch or dinner, try the avocado enhancement technique. Add diced avocado to salads, soups, or grain bowls. The healthy fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from other vegetables while moderating the glycemic impact of your meal. The evening approach is particularly powerful for seniors. A small avocado-based snack about 2 hours before bed can help stabilize overnight blood sugar levels. Try mashing half an avocado with a pinch of sea salt and lemon juice, served with cucumber slices. Quality matters. Choose avocados that yield slightly to gentle pressure, but aren't mushy. To ripen avocados quickly, place them in a paper bag with a banana. Once ripe, they can be stored in the refrigerator for up to a week. Your body will thank you with more stable energy levels, reduced inflammation, and better overall blood sugar control. The key is consistency. Make avocados a daily habit rather than an occasional treat, and you'll experience the cumulative benefits that make such a difference in diabetes management. Solution 2. The Berry Boost Strategy. Now let's unlock the blood sugar fighting power of berries with a strategic approach designed specifically for senior metabolism. This goes beyond just eating berries. It's about maximizing their anti-diabetic potential. The optimal serving is 3/4 to 1 cup of mixed berries daily, with the magic happening when you combine different types. The variety ensures you get the full spectrum of anthocyanins and antioxidants that make berries so effective for blood sugar control. Here's your berry timing strategy. Consume berries as part of your breakfast or as an afternoon snack, but avoid eating them alone on an empty stomach. Pair them with a small amount of protein or healthy fat to slow sugar absorption and maximize the blood sugar benefits. The morning berry bowl is perfect for seniors. Combine half a cup of mixed berries with plain Greek yogurt and a tablespoon of chopped nuts. This combination provides protein, probiotics, healthy fats, and those powerful berry compounds that support insulin sensitivity. For maximum benefit, try the frozen berry advantage. Frozen berries often contain higher concentrations of antioxidants than fresh ones, and they're available year-round at lower cost. Add frozen berries to smoothies with spinach, protein powder, and a small amount of avocado for the ultimate blood sugar supporting drink. The afternoon berry snack strategy works wonderfully for preventing evening blood sugar fluctuations. Enjoy a 1/4 cup of berries with a small handful of almonds about 2 hours after lunch. Quality tip: choose organic berries when possible, as conventional berries are often high in pesticide residues. Buy in season for best flavor and nutrition, and freeze extras for year-round use. Your energy levels will become more stable, sugar cravings will diminish, and you'll feel confident knowing you're actively supporting your body's natural blood sugar regulation with every delicious bite. As we reach the end of our time together today, I want you to take a moment and imagine how different your life could be if you never again had to fear enjoying sweet, delicious foods. Imagine waking up each morning, knowing that your breakfast isn't just satisfying your hunger, but actually supporting your body's ability to manage blood sugar naturally and effectively. This isn't just about diabetes management. It's about reclaiming your relationship with food and discovering that taking care of your health can be joyful, delicious, and deeply satisfying. You deserve to live your golden years with confidence, energy, and the freedom to enjoy meals without constant worry or restriction. The 2 fruits we've discussed today, avocados and berries, represent something much bigger than just dietary choices. They represent a shift from fear-based eating to empowered, informed nutrition. They show us that nature has provided incredible tools for supporting our health, and that managing diabetes doesn't have to mean living a life of deprivation. I want you to remember this. It's never too late to make changes that support your health. Your 60, 70, or 80-year-old body still has remarkable capacity for healing and improvement when given the right nutrients and care. Every avocado you enjoy, every handful of berries you savor, is an investment in your energy, your stability, and your overall quality of life. Your journey with diabetes doesn't have to be about constantly fighting against your body. It can be about working with your body, supporting its natural wisdom, and discovering that healthy can also mean delicious and satisfying. But here's the thing. Information without action is just entertainment. I've given you the knowledge, but the transformation happens when you take that first step. Start tomorrow morning with half an avocado on whole grain toast, or add a handful of berries to your yogurt. Notice how you feel, pay attention to your energy levels, and celebrate the small victories along the way. If this video has opened your eyes to new possibilities for managing your diabetes naturally, I want to hear from you. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to try incorporating these powerful fruits into your routine. Share your experience, your questions, or even your concerns. Your story might be exactly what another senior needs to hear to take their first step toward better health. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you science-backed information to help you live a healthier, more energetic and balanced life. We provide practical solutions to improve your diet, body and mind, all in an easy and accessible way. Ready to take the next step toward a healthier life? Check out the recommended products that can support your journey. Find the links in the pinned comment. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated with the best tips on longevity, nutrition and wellness. Let's transform our health together. Don't forget to subscribe to WellNexus Seniors and hit that notification bell, because we're building a community of empowered seniors who refuse to let age or health challenges limit their joy in life. Together, we're proving that our best years can still be ahead of us. Your health is worth fighting for, and you're stronger than you know.